mystery writers. Welcome to Write a Killer Mystery. I'm Zara Altair. Today we're going to talk about what to write in your newsletter before your book is finished. So if you're working on your first novel, you still want to start in on your author platform, and engaging with people through your email letter is the best way. It's just the best way. Um, you're making a direct connection with those folks, and you're keeping them engaged and getting them excited about your book that's coming. It's very exciting. So you want to connect with those readers, because building your fan base for your novel is one of the best ways an author can create and maintain enthusiasm for your work. An email list of people who want to hear from you is the strongest and most direct way to connect with readers. Social media and blog posts give you exposure, but an email list is your direct connection to people who will become your readers when your book is out. The time to start gathering your super fans is while you're still writing your novel. So it's never too late. It's always the right time to start. So you want your readers to know you and be excited about the book. And you want to build that excitement before the book is published. So if you need to get started with your email list, you can learn more at the blog post, Get Ready to Be a Mystery Writer Part 2, and there's a link below. And also there's a video, and there's a link to the video below as well. So if you need to still set up your email list, there's some tips for that. But today I want to talk about, once you get that all set up, what do you say? It's I think one of the biggest hurdles for authors is finding topics to write about in those email newsletters, because you want to say something, but you stare at a blank screen. I know this happens to a lot of people because this is all a new thing, creating your author platform and writing to readers, and what do you say? Your book isn't even out yet. So I thought today I'd share 10 ideas, and there are many, many more. This should get you started on brainstorming ideas for your newsletter. Because you want to communicate with your fans and share a little bit about you. So, okay, here we go. 10, all right? Write a review of a book in your genre, and your fans already like your genre. They wouldn't even be there if they didn't. And for us, it's a mystery. So turn them on to a new book to read while they're waiting for yours. That's always fun. And share how your current work in progress is different from other books in your genre. So you know your genre. What's unique about this book that you're writing? Because you're going to build suspense and enthusiasm for your book when it finally launches. Okay, number 3, share your writing routine, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, while you're commuting, whatever it is. Share how you get that work done. When do you write? How do you write? What do you do to get ready? Do you focus on word count or getting into a scene? And do you have any pre-writing rituals, things you do to get ready to begin to commence to write? Do you listen to music or not? Let your readers know what your writing routine is like. You're sharing just a little bit of yourself. All right, number 4. Highlight the best writing advice you ever received. So, and then not just the advice, but tell your readers how it impacts your current writing and the story that they're going to read when you're done. Number 5, tell your readers about your research process. How do you discover the facts that you need, and how you store and organize your research, and some surprising fact that you discovered while you were doing your research, something you didn't know, and share that. It's like, wow, did you know whatever it is that you found out. Okay, number 6, talk about your writing style and tell readers what they can expect in your new book, because your style is unique, and let them know what your style is like. You don't need to stare at a blank screen to get ideas to share with your um, reader fans in your newsletter. Another idea, number 7, is who or what inspired your characters. And for this, you can pick your protagonist, your sleuth, or it may be one of the other characters in your story, and share how that character came to be. Who are the people you use? You don't have to name names, because usually characters are sort of an amalgamation of different people, but just share that process of how you create your characters. So it can be a major character, it can be a minor character, but share your process. All right, number 8, talk about your personal writing hero. They may not even be in your genre, all right? Your personal genre hero. Tell readers how and why your hero influences your current writing. Number 9, share your top 10 favorite books and why you like them. And number 10, share a character's favorite recipe and then make that recipe and take pictures of the food that you're creating. These are just a few ideas of how you can connect with your readers in your newsletter. And once again, keep a list of all your newsletter ideas, so every time you get ready to write a new newsletter, you're not blank. You've got ideas, and this may be the one that you feel like writing about today. All right. What I want to stress is that you are the link in your newsletter. When you share your link, when you share how you create, when you share what you're doing, when you share your inspiration, you're creating a link with your fans. So let's use an example. So you share your favorite character's favorite food. If it's not your favorite food, let them know that, all right? And you may not even like your character's favorite food. Give your readers a hint of who you are. I think that's the strongest way to make a connection, is little hints about who you are as a person, not just as a writer, but as a person, all right? And then get your fans involved. Ask questions, encourage them to reply, and most email responders make it easy. Just all they have to do is click reply to your newsletter, and they can give you feedback. You really want to encourage them. I want to tell you that the first time a reader of your newsletter responds to your question, you're like, oh my gosh, they're reading my newsletter, and it's so cool. And the more you ask questions, the more readers are going to respond. So, say your character's favorite food is roasted beets in orange sauce. Okay? Let's just keep going with the food for a minute. So ask your characters questions like, do you like beets? Beets is one of those things some people love and some people don't like at all. So get them involved, and you're getting them involved with your character as well as with you. I mean, so you're building anticipation for your story when it comes out. The idea is to make them feel as though you are having a conversation with them. The one person reading your newsletter. So you want to write as though you are talking to a good friend, that one good friend. Okay, I hope that helps. I know this can be a big stumbling block for new writers. They know they need a newsletter as part of their platform, but they just don't have an idea of what to say in their newsletter. So here, these are 10, and my suggestion is that you make a list and just keep going, so every time you're ready to write your newsletter, you have an idea of what it is you're going to write about. All right, I hope this helps. And if you like this, please subscribe. Click the button below. Click that little notification bell so you'll know when the next one comes. I do these weekly. And in the meantime, write a killer mystery.